Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are we doing? This is Joy. I reside here in Texas, United States. Welcome to another video today. Today I'm just going to be brief. I just want to share my story, how I got pregnant. Without IVF, I was supposed to go for IVF. And also how I got pregnant with just one fallopian tube. One fallopian tube. I've got three kids today with just one fallopian tube. What God cannot do does not exist. So, guys, I'm just going to briefly share my story. I've done that before on this platform. Yeah, I've shared my story before on this platform. So today, but this part of it was not there. I got married, and where we come from, our society. Once a woman is married, all eyes will be on the woman. I am from Nigeria. All eyes will be on the woman to to be pregnant. So society does not think whether there's infertility with a man. A man is fertile. It's just the woman that should bring forth the child. The society does not look at the woman not being fertile. Everything is on the woman. All eyes on the woman. All eyes like this. Womb washers. They will be looking at her. Where is the pregnancy? So that was what happened, and the first year passed, nothing. I was sure. Let me say, the pressure that I put on myself was more than even what the society placed on me, or the expectation from the society. My own expectation, what I expected from myself, was even more. Like, when we are brainwashed, when you are brainwashed, sometimes you don't know that you are brainwashed. You know, you yourself, as a woman, you see yourself as a failure because you are not able to give this man a child, not knowing that the man himself might be the major problem. You will just be putting pressure on yourself. That is the society. Some people would say, look at the mansion. Look at where they are staying. No, they're not, no picking. Who want to shop for this one? No picking. You know, there's no empathy at all. Some people will say, this one don't do abortion tire, or it don't kill all the children. This one don't fit get belle. A lot of things will come up. The woman is seen as, if you're not able to get pregnant your first year, second year, third year, just pray that you have in-laws that are understanding, because they'll start saying, yeah, they are brother. You never born for their brother. What did they happen? As if you can just go to the market and buy a child and bring the child home. So, guys, that was the situation I didn't have problem with my in-laws. I didn't really have problem with them. They did not put any pressure on me, but I was putting pressure on myself. I was like, in short, before 1 year, I started going to the hospital, moving from hospital to hospital. And when we were moving from hospital to hospital, doctors were giving us their own report. I'm going to talk about my report, just my report. I don't want to talk about my husband's report, but my report, because it is my story. So we went to a fertility clinic. Then I was in Lagos, Nigeria, many years ago. So the fertility clinic was like, they need to do investigation and check. And lo and behold, the day they checked, right, to be sure that I'm okay, they said one of my fallopian tube was gone, that I have just one good fallopian tube. The kind of society that we came out from. I was saying, God, my word is finished. My life is gone. My own is finished. I know second chance. I say, Lord, have mercy. I've been a sinner. I've been a bad girl. Maybe that is why God is punishing me. A lot of thoughts started coming. I was crying. But it's the kind of society that came out from. Sometimes they even want to exploit you. I wasn't even told at that time that, oh, woman, you don't need to cry. You can still give birth with just one fallopian tube. You can still have children with just one fallopian tube. I wasn't told. I thought I can't even have a child on my, like I can't carry a child, you know. So we had issues. Hobby had issues according to the doctors. I had issues as well. So they started giving us they started giving us so they started bombarding us with um is it fertility medication? I can't remember, you know, to help me with my ovulation, to help boost my husband's sperm, you know. And we're just taking all this medication, and they were telling us already that we are going to go for IVF. And this thing wasn't cheap. I remember this story I'm sharing with you today is many years ago. Just to check my fallopian tube, then I paid almost 160,000 just to check my fallopian tube. This is like 12 years ago or 13 years ago. So that will tell you how much it was then. You know, the value of that money then. It's not now. It's not now. Now that money is nothing. But then that money was like, bringing out that kind of money then was a lot. So we paid and everything. We're going to the hospital every month. They were preparing us for the process because they already telling us. And I was like, I didn't really give an F. I was like, anyhow, I'm going to go for it. I need to, you know, carry my babies. So guys, at this time while we were doing this, I wasn't working. Hobby was working. I was just yeah, I wasn't really working like that. I was practicing in a law firm that, you know how law firms are in Nigeria. They don't really pay. So, you know, the money was there for us to do the test and all of that. We're doing the test. But all of a sudden, hubby lost his job. So there was no money again for us to go for the process. We didn't have money to go for the process. And, you know, when there's no money now, you know, IVF, IVF journey, fertility treatment is very expensive. It's just, I believe it's expensive everywhere in the world. It's not only in Nigeria, it's expensive. So there was no money for us to be doing those tests and everything anymore, you know. So I had to just take my life, as in accept my fate, just like that. And this is what I did. This is what I did, and that is how I got pregnant. It wasn't medication, it wasn't nothing. When that happened, and you know, I was working in a law firm. This law firm was paying me very little. So, you know, but I just told myself, I told myself, my inner self, I said, pregnancy or no pregnancy, I just want to face my life. I want to pursue my career. I want to, you know, because I love my profession. I said I just made up my mind that whether I go, whether pregnancy comes or not, I just want to move on. I just want to move on. I just want to pursue my career. I just want to set goals. I just want to go for it. I just made up my mind because I had gotten into this place, you know. I've gotten it up here. Like, there was nothing else to do. There was no money, nothing for me to start going for treatment or anything, and my husband. So I just made up my mind. It was at that time when my mind was made up, like, I'm not going to worry about this pregnancy thing again. I'm not going to kill myself over it. I'm not going to cry. I don't know. I just made up my mind, and that was when I got pregnant. I took that decision. It was a few months down. I got pregnant, and I didn't even know. I didn't do IVF anymore. I didn't go for anything. I didn't do any other thing anymore because there was no money. That was how I got pregnant. And when I was pregnant, I didn't believe I was pregnant because I was thinking it was stress because then I had visitors in my house, so I thought it was the stress of, visitors, having people come around, and I thought it was stress. First month, second month, it was the second month that I went. First month I missed my period. Second month I said, what is happening? I went to the hospital. I was like about 4 weeks or 6 weeks gone already. So what happened? I didn't go for IVF again. We didn't continue the treatment. It was just a mind thing. So sometimes I believe in my experience that some women too don't get pregnant because they worry so much. Yes. Because what happened? My husband lost his job before I got pregnant. My husband had to. Like, I don't know how to interpret it spiritually, but my husband had to let his job go. Like, it's not as if he did it on purpose, but he lost his job before I got pregnant. At the point where he lost his job, that's when I made up my mind. I'm not going to worry about this pregnancy thing again. I'm just going to move on with my life. Anyhow, whether it come or it not come, I'm just going to keep pushing. That is when I got pregnant. And I was jumping from court to court, not knowing I was pregnant. I was going to initiate matters. I would leave Lagos to Ogun State to go and initiate a matter, not knowing I was pregnant. Because when I made up my mind that I wasn't going to worry about the pregnancy thing, that is when it came. So I want to advise you out there, women who are couple, not women, because you see the society thing is the man and the woman. Go for your fertility check. Go and be sure that everything is fine. Don't worry about this thing. If you want to go for IVF, anything you want to do, if you sometimes when you worry so much, you don't get it. So guys, that is my story. If you love my content, kindly subscribe to my channel. Till next time, I love you. Bye.